Hello everyone, I'm Steve Taylor, and I'm honored to be able to talk to you for a few minutes about my good friend Mac Reynolds. I had the privilege of assuming command of HMX-1 from Mac in 2001. That tour for me, and I think Mac would agree, was the highlight of our Marine Corps careers. I'd like to express my appreciation to the Aviation Heritage Park for preparing this wonderful tribute to Mac. Restoration of an aircraft is truly a labor of love. It becomes one challenge after another to restore and preserve the aircraft. But more so, it's a tribute to the men and women who maintained and operated those aircraft. In the case of the SH-3 restoration, I know Mac would be very proud and thankful to the many individuals and thousands of hours of labor that went into making this aircraft a faithful representation of the VH-3 that Mac and many of us have flown, maintained, guarded, and supported over the years. Thank you, Aviation Heritage Park, for the honor you've bestowed on Colonel Mac Reynolds. As I mentioned, I had the wonderful opportunity to receive the flag and assume command of HMX-1 from Mac in June 2001, but our friendship began many years before that. I first met Mac when we were serving together at MCAS New River in the late 70s. Mac was in a CH-46 squadron and I was in a CH-53 squadron, but our paths soon crossed and Mac and I became friends early on. Later, Mac and I served our first tours at HMX-1 together. Mac was a White House liaison officer, which kept him constantly on the road as we supported President Reagan throughout the country and the world. It was great to maintain the connection with Mac and Kathy that we had started at New River. With that as a backdrop, in 2000, I was very excited to be selected to command HMX-1, and even more so because I would come to the squadron a year prior to change of command to refresh and get to know the squadron's operation. Mac and Kathy opened their arms to Suzette and me, and we had a wonderful year together as Mac finished his command tour and I prepared for mine. I will always be appreciative of the time Mac spent with me to be sure that was a smooth transition. One of the many things that I'll always remember about Mac was his love for Kathy and his daughters, Christina and Sarah. Since Mac's untimely passing, Suzette and I have maintained Kathy, Christina, and Sarah in our hearts. Commemoration of this wonderful tribute to Mac reminds us of the man, the husband, the father, and the Marine that Mac was, and that his spirit will never be forgotten. Thank you to all who have made this possible, and Semper Fidelis, Colonel Mac Reynolds.